Okay, I promise I'm gonna try and make this my last autumn makeup tutorial because I think I've kind of bombarded everyone with autumn makeup looks, but I feel like before like this last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I feel like I hadn't even uploaded a makeup tutorial in like 4 years. So within like the space of what, 2 weeks, I feel like I've kind of made up for it. So today basically I'm just going to be doing an everyday and kind of like my go-to makeup that I wear around this time of year when it's just autumn. We're getting a bit chilly outside and we just kind of go a bit warmer, a bit more red, a bit more darker brown. So I've literally done the full face, eyeshadow, everything. So if you want to see how I got this look, what products I use as well, then subscribe if you want to. Give the video a thumbs up as well. And just keep watching. Okay, so here we are. We're back. Nails need doing. What's new? I feel like I had something really interesting to say, but I actually don't. So we're just going to get straight into it. So I'm just going to be using all the stuff that I'm currently using at the moment. Most of these, you've probably seen me use them before, but I'm just like obsessed with using kind of like the same stuff at the minute. I also know I didn't do like a monthly favourites last month, and that's just because I haven't really been testing that much new makeup, and I've just kind of been going through like stuff that I already have, so I didn't see the point in doing a favourites video because it's stuff that you've seen before and I feel like it's a bit boring to just talk about, you know, things that you know that I already use. So I didn't do one, but I thought I would kind of do like my go-to like autumny kind of look, like my current everyday look basically. So that's what we're gonna do, and it's kind of like a get ready with me as well, all in one. So oh, by the way, I'm just using the Colourpop Pretty Fresh primer. Still obsessed. No secret that I've been like obsessed with this. I literally said it in my last video, but I've just been using this and I love it. I really like this. So for foundation, well, I'm going to use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturiser because since I got this I have been using this quite a lot, to be honest. But something else I have been using as well is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation Stick. I've gone back to this because there is no change with my lifestyle at the minute. I am late for work every day. Literally every single day I'm like running late, so I have literally just been painting this on and going. So this has just been really quick for me. So I have been using this foundation stick. I do use the shade Sand Beige, which is 250. On the off days like today where I'm not actually running late, which I probably will be by the time it gets to when I need to leave for work, I've been using the tinted moisturiser just because it's very natural, perfect for every day, and I really like using this. I have also been using a brush with this all the time. I haven't used a sponge to apply the tinted moisturiser since I did the testing video on it, just because as a tinted moisturiser, just most people either use their hands. I know a lot of people use their hands, but I just like using a brush rather than a sponge because you just get a bit extra coverage. I also wanted to quickly mention about the tinted moisturiser. If you are like planning on getting this or you're just interested in it, because obviously when I did the video it wasn't like a wear test or like a review, I was literally just doing the first impressions. So now that I've tried it for probably just over a week now, and I've worn it for like 8-9 hours, I've like done like proper wear tests with it now, I would probably say that if you have oily skin, you might struggle with this. If you get it, if you have oily skin but you still want to try it, I would just say you're gonna have to powder quite a lot because it does go very dewy throughout the day. But because at the moment like my skin is pretty much like combination but kind of leaning towards more dry skin than oily skin. It used to be quite oily but now it's kind of in between but also more on the drier side. So I'm okay with it and my skin can kind of hold it up throughout the day using like a good powder as well. But if you have oily skin, this is going to be really shiny. It's going to be very dewy on you. So I don't want to just be like, yeah, no, if you have oily skin, don't buy it, because and I can't test it properly because I don't have a super oily skin anymore, but I would just say bear it in mind that it does go very dewy. Obviously I haven't tried it with like a mattifying primer because I don't really use those. That might obviously help, as well as using like a mattifying loose powder. Just wanted to mention that just in case anyone with oily skin was wondering. Okay, so for concealers, I've literally been going between these two. I've been using the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer, and I've also been using my Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. I am going to use the Jouer one for today just because I've been using this one more recently, like in the past like 2 weeks I've really gone back to this and I friggin' love it. Okay, loose powder. I always literally change my loose powder every day because I just get bored of using the same one every day. So I've gone back to my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in light medium. Then I'm going to go in with my absolute best friend, the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder in, oh my god, I just nailed it, in medium. And I've been using this every single day. Like, I feel like I literally cannot do my makeup without using this now. I am obsessed. I honestly don't know why I slept on that for so long. Like, I've literally been wanting to get that powder for like 3 years and I've never got it. I'm glad I have a friend that's such a bad influence when I go shopping with her that she's literally just like, buy it. Alright, we're gonna move on to the eyes next. Super simple, obviously. So when it comes to like autumn time or just when I want to go a bit more warmer and a bit more brown, a bit more red with eyeshadow, I love using this guy. So this is the Dose of Colours Sassy Sienna's palette. I'm not going to be using like the pinky shades there. I'm pretty much just going to use these 3, but then also add another shade as well. So one thing that I do always use, like when I do like kind of like my go-to like for at the moment, I've been using the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Vanilla Bean, which is just this. It's just like a chalky kind of bone colour, but it's a bit creamier than a bone colour, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. And I literally just put this all over my lid. I just buff this all. I kind of do it on like the inner half of the eye. I don't bother about the like the outer half because I'm gonna pop the transition colours in that bit, but for this bit I just start off by popping it there. Okay, there we go. Super simple. I just did like a little smoky kind of situation. I feel like this is just like really good for kind of like every day around this time because it looks like you put a lot of effort in because everything's just kind of smoked out and very blended, but super easy. Okay, so moving back onto the face, I have been using this bronzer non-stop for I'd say like 2 months now. I've gone back to this. It's the BBold contour kit. It's just literal contour kit. It comes with this kind of contour shade, a highlight. Don't use either of these 2. I only use this bronzer. This bronzer is worth getting the whole contour kit. It is the best. I love this so much. Okay, back to the eyes quickly. I'm going to use the Colourpop Mr. Bing Cream Gel Eyeliner just on my waterline. Then for mascara, I'm going to use the Maybelline Colossal mascara. The only reason I've been using this recently is, yes, it is a really good mascara, but I'm just trying to, obviously it's Maybelline, I don't use Maybelline anymore, so I'm just trying to use it up. So, and then for blush, she's returned. I can't open her. She's made a comeback. She's still as hot as ever. It's the Burts Bees blush. She's back. It's Toasted Cinnamon, in case you did not know that. This and the Ofra blush in Raisin are the best autumn blushes you could ever want. I'm pretty sure I used the Ofra one in like one of my autumn makeup tutorials that I did like last year, so that's why I didn't use that one, but that is also the best. I'm gonna spray my face. Then for highlight, I'm gonna use my Morphe highlight in Spark. Okay, then for lips, obviously I change my lip literally every day. I was again going to use one of my Ofra liquid lipsticks, but I used that one last year and it's just like a nice warm ready brown. So instead today I'm just going to use the Revolution and Soph lipstick in Syrup. Okay, so that is it for the makeup tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this little chilled get ready with me and like this look for kind of like every day or whatever you want to wear this look for. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video.